The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And here we can check out the story for Luka Doncic.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under him.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the 3rd most MVP awards all time. He's also tied for the most second-place finishes. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go season after season without voting the best player in the league as MVP. LeBron says, I should have more than 4, but I don't cry about it. I bet a lot of the greats feel the same. Kevin?
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Russell Westbrook out there with Monk. Then it's Johnson, and it's LeBron James, and it's Reeves in at the 3. And for Dallas, they've got Reggie Bullock. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. Now, here's Doncic. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Misses in close. Left side, Westbrook. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Doncic against James. And the dunk by Doncic.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Monk, no one around him, and a miss there on the triple. Here are the Mavericks now. First quarter, just over a minute played. Doncic passes to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Ron right side. And they double up James. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. That one misses.
Sometimes I think we take watching LeBron James for granted. I mean, no player in league history has been the best in the league for well over a decade. Extended greatness from the king in terms of championship finals appearances and any other measurable you want to use.
Westbrook passes to Reeves. Five to shoot. Back to Westbrook. Monk for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Bullock. The shot that time not on target. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's LeBron. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Powell. Bullock passes to Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Lets the three fly. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Now, here's Monk. Brunson covering. Fires top of the key. The shot by Monk is no good. Mavericks leading by 4. And here's Doncic. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. 10th in scoring, 13th in assists, and don't forget top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by LeBron, and he gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
LeBron with it. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Passes it to Monk. James kicks to Monk. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game. Now here's Brunson. Monk defending. Doncic outside. Over James. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 8 points.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Now here's LeBron. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. James has got his second basket.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
There's the pass to Powell. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Doncic against Westbrook. Good on the shot.
Defense all over Westbrook there, but he's crafty. He's slick, and he was focused on that shot.
Pass to Brunson. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Westbrook. Doncic with the bucket. He's got 10.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Here's Westbrook, and there's another one for the Lakers. Mavericks leading by 4. Now Doncic. He's got 10. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. LeBron James, number 1. And, of course, Luka Doncic.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Here's Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Out to Doncic. Drops in the tray.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Davis Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Burke in for Jalen Brunson. Howard can't hit.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Back to Bertans. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Westbrook. Howard, the pass to Carmelo. Here's Horton Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Dallas. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Bertans kicks to Bullock from downtown.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
And Anthony gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now, here's Howard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around, because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
Now, here's Burke. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And he knocks down the first one. Burke hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Westbrook double team. This one for 3. Anthony can't hit.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. He said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Kleber.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years, his dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And, Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Now, here's Bullock. Boy, that win against the Jazz, he's another guy who really showed up to play. And that one drops.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away. You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Bullock passes to Burke. Back to Bullock. Now, here's Bertans. He's got 5. Pass to Burke. 3-pointer. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Taylor Horton-Tucker.
Substitution, Trevor Ariza.
Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Here's Dinwiddie, following the score by Trevor Ariza. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Anthony.
Third team foul.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Spencer Dinwiddie taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Westbrook against Dinwiddie. Outside Westbrook. Kleber with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Burke with it. Now Anthony defending. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time.
That's his first
foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
1:02 left in the first quarter. Westbrook kicks to Howard. Here's Anthony. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Unloads. Nails the baby hook.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Westbrook. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Dinwiddie after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. A floater. Dinwiddie with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Basket good. Westbrook's got 10.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Burke. Can't hit from in close. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 11. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all five guys at the same time or not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there can mess up the rhythm of an offense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So with James on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Howard. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Anthony in at the four-man position.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Dallas making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James checked in for Dwight Howard. Double team on Westbrook. Back to Anthony. Six to shoot. Back to Westbrook. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their fifth consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
That one misses for Westbrook. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Here's Burke after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Passes to Finney-Smith. Bradley against Dinwiddie. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Westbrook passes to Carmelo. Kicks it out to Bradley. Now the pass to LeBron. Back to Bradley. Takes the three. That one doesn't drop. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Finney-Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Dinwiddie dishes to Burke. Over Westbrook. And the shot no good, a bit short. Lakers trail by 7. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Runs in the pass to Powell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Lets it go from 11 and too long on the shot. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Leading by 5. Now here's Burke. Covered by Anthony. And here is Burke. Anthony with the block. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Now here's Burke, guarded by Bradley. 13 feet away. Burke can't get it to go.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
It's good. Westbrook's got 16 points.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
Burke can't get it to go.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Anthony kicks to Bradley. It's Ariza on the wing. Outside Westbrook. In the corner, Bradley with it. From deep. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
3 points.
Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Burke. Can they get it? In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Here's Reeves. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Monk, the pass to LeBron. And they double up James. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Monk. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing
all those expectations.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
And so he hits both. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Doncic outside. Shoots off the step back. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's Reeves, and the layup's good off the glass. Reeves has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Dinwiddie with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Good work defensively by Johnson. And they're moving it up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
And that one falls for Johnson. Mavericks trail by 3. Brunson scanning the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Johnson. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for your Mavericks, Jalen Brunson. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That one falls for Brunson.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for Brunson. So it's the Lakers now. James, the bounce pass. Johnson's shot is off.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Pass to Brunson. Oh, good on the 3. Lakers leading by 3 to the inside. Lakers working the ball around now. Passes it to Monk. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Now, here's Bullock. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Doncic dishes to Bullock. Clock at 6. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Brunson. He had 22 points in the win against Utah.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Lakers also making a change. Howard's checked in. And so Powell nails both of them. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Reeves. On the wing, Monk. And the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Reeves. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Monk for 3. Powell pulls it in.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Horton Tucker, the pass to Johnson. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And he comes up with the deuce.
Davis Bertans. That's his first personal foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. That's good from Johnson. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 6. Brunson with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Brunson against Johnson. Brunson, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Count that one.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. High, arcing shot, and it's laid in by Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night. 1:52 left now here in the second. Monk. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, when you look at Monk's shot mechanics, they're really solid. Even with the foul, he completed his follow-through in his shooting motion. Impressive.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And he makes the first.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Reeves. Shoots over Bullock. And the Lakers with another miss. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Kicks to Doncic. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. 1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. Horton Tucker, the pass to Howard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now here's Bullock. Tight defense on him. To the paint. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 6 on the bucket from Bertens.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Lakers. To the wing on the left. Bullock kicks to Doncic. Offline with his three. Lakers leading by 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. Misses the step-back jump shot.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screening with physicality. We're fighting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
And Kenny, how'd you think the Mavericks were playing?
I thought defensively, it just wasn't good enough. You got to be engaged at this level. Any lapse of concentration, lapse of effort, you will pay for it, and they have. They've got to lock in defensively.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half.
LeBron James.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Dwight Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Here's Bullock following the basket by LeBron James. Doncic outside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Doncic has got 20 points.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
And they double up James. Monk for 3. And the Lakers get it back. James kicks to Monk. They shoot again. LeBron's shot is off.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Doncic against Westbrook. And it's good, 2 points. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Count the basket. Westbrook's got 18 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have. So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Pass to Reeves. And here is Monk. Outside Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. James. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 22. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Doncic. He's guarded by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bullock. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Shot from the wing. Off the left rim and out. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. To the middle. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by James. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
You know, once LeBron's at the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, because he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
A different look for Dallas. Dinwiddie's checked in for Reggie Bullock, and Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Doncic against Westbrook. Back to Doncic. Burke dishes to Powell. Shot clock at 5. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 25 points.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Burke following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Burke. Anthony against Dinwiddie. Anthony taking his time here. Right wing, outside Brent. Here's Ariza. Buries it from three-point range. Ariza's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
James outside. The dish to Anthony. Inside, here's Westbrook, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 22.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
To the middle. The pass to Burke. Doncic with it. Down low is Dinwiddie, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now, here's Ariza. 5 points in the game. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Ariza has the open look. They get the rebound. Anthony. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Mavericks trail by 10. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Pass to Burke. Back to Doncic. Powell dishes to Doncic. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Burke can't get it to go.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Double team on Westbrook. Back to Bradley. Ariza outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Dallas calls timeout.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Davis Bertans comes in for Doncic. And then for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard, he's checked in for LeBron. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Dinwiddie. 8 points for him. The pass to Finney-Smith. Burke with it, fires the 3, sinks the triple. Burke's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Bradley. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleber. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Ariza outside from deep three-point range. They get it back.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Howard. Here's Horton Tucker. Ariza outside. Pass to Howard. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now Bertans. 5 on the clock. Here's Burke. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Here's Anthony. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anthony's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
And he's good on the first of 3. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Outside Bradley. And there's the pass to Carmelo. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas.
2 minutes.
Burke looking over the floor. And it's sent back by Howard. Ariza against Bertans. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's Monk. Chalk up 2 there. Monk's got 9 points.
Well, you can see Monk's growth in operating in the pick and roll, getting better at taking advantage of what's available.
Burke with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Ariza against Bertans. Now here's Bullock. He's tightly guarded. Good. Bullock's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Horton Tucker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. It's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Brunson after the basket by the Lakers. Bertans can't get it to go. Here's Horton Tucker. Brunson covering. Tries from 10. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And here's Bullock from the arc. Monk grabs the board. Monk's got his 4th rebound in this one. Horton Tucker, that's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Burke, and it's sent back by Howard. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers lead by 16. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with James on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Johnson is out there with Howard. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Reeves in at the small forward. Now here's Kleba. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Brunson the pass to Bertans. Dishes to Burke. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Reeves. Shoots. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Mavericks trailed by 18. Burke with it. Over Johnson. Burke can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now Burke over to the wing. Now here's Bullock. And here's Brunson. The layup off target. Here's Horton Tucker. John's defending. Burke with it. Here's Brunson. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Horton Tucker. Kleba defending, and Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Trey Burke. The Lakers also changing it up. James checked in for Howard, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Talen Horton Tucker. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Shot clock at 6. Monk, the pass to LeBron. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
For Dallas, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Brunson kicks to Doncic. To end the cold streak, the rebound by the Lakers. Monk's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Johnson. He kicks it to James. Goes up on the wing. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Bullock. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Dallas making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Brunson. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Doncic passes to Bertans. Passes to Brunson. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back. It's just really struggling this quarter.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And it's Doncic missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Stanley Johnson. No good that time. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them. And that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Teardrop shot, and it's Monk laying it in.
Boy, Monk has a really nice feel for when he should go to that floater.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. The pass to Brunson. Into the lane. Looking to end the run. Johnson with the block.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic finds Brunson. Here's the floater and the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Lakers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely. Pass to Monk. Here's Reeves. No good on the triple. LeBron against Bertans. Now here's Brunson. Kicks to Doncic. Here's Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brunson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Doncic outside, knocks it loose. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Bertans passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Now here's Westbrook. D right on him. Passes it to Johnson. Back to Westbrook. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Westbrook. They get it back. Finney Smith kicks to Brunson. There's the pass to Bertens. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Pass to LeBron. And there it is for him.
LeBron James.
James has got 12 points here in the second half.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Powell, the pass to Finney Smith. Brunson with it. Doncic outside. Jacks up a three. Another three for Dallas.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Now here's LeBron. Lays it up off the glass. James has got 6 in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Finney Smith. Pass to Brunson. Doncic outside. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. Over Monk. The shot by Powell, no good. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out their record tonight, win number 32 overall.
And in what's been a very competitive season series between these two, the victory here tonight will push that record to 2-1 with 1 left to play against Dallas. And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit
for LeBron.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Brown comes in for Davis Bertans. Green, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Ntilikina in for Doncic. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ntilikina. Now Powell. Ntilikina looking it over. Another 3 for Dallas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's James. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Round down low. Powell kicks to Ntilikina. Marjanovic against Bazemore. The jump hook and the nice bucket inside for Marjanovic. LeBron outside. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. Did what we were supposed to do. We came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.